The camera.
Come on.
Man.
Chop, chop.
Yeah.
Ain't finna let no motherfucking corona stop us.
Yeah. Ain't no, but it stopped us from getting to the studio. That's for damn sure.
And to work.
And to work. But hey, we made it work.
We made it work, baby.
That's bars right there. Oh shit, and we got a camera. Oh my god.
Wow.
It moves. What the I must have the corona, cause isn't it like mess with your eyes? That's trick, right?
Shit mess with everything. Hey, what it do? Welcome to the village. It's your boy Benny Hunnits, as always. I'm with my brother. The funk is real.
Yes, sir.
And we got a special guest who ain't gonna say much except for affirming us today. Ain't that right, Alex? Oh, exactly.
Alex agrees. He's here.
But yeah, man.
Technical difficulties already in the beginning. This light did not want to cooperate, but that's no the problem.
Fuck that light.
Fuck
Anyway,
that light. We gonna keep going, baby.
For 2 hours. We ain't waiting no more. So, damn, man. So Corona still ain't left, bro.
Corona hasn't left, but you know what? Not only has it shut down the nation, it shut down every damn city and state, but most importantly, it has finally shut our job down, and they have sent us home for 2 weeks with pay.
Hot damn, Bobby.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
We was for people who don't know, you know, we're in sales, so that means we got to deal with a lot of people.
We sell cars, the most unimportant thing in a time like this right now. The least important thing
you need to be buying as a $30,000, $40,000 vehicle. You sit your ass at home.
Yeah, while your 401k is about to hit rock bottom and you got to get them shits out. Yes.
Yeah, man. So we finally got sent home. Somebody caught that Rona.
Oh, yeah. And the worst part is they don't even tell you who caught the Rona. So you don't even know if you've came in contact with this person.
You know what they say? They say go home and sometime in the next 2 weeks get checked. And matter of fact, don't come back till you get checked. Wait, what's going on here?
Can't none of us come back. It's like, yo, do you guys not watch the news too that we be watching? Because you can't just go out there and get tested because your job just said, hey, we need you to get a test.
Yeah, that ain't how that works.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Everybody knows you got to at least have a symptom.
Yep.
You have to be sick.
Yep.
And you have to be dying damn near. I don't know.
Basically, yeah. You know, it's 300 million of us, and it's only a couple million tests. So you do the math. You feel me?
It's basically.
And if you ain't old or already sick or working in healthcare or whatever else the other ors are, which we don't really apply or don't apply to us, you can't get a test. So you kind of just left to figure it out.
Yeah. So honestly, this is the only test you can do. So put your hand on your forehead, check your temperature. You feeling good? How's it? You know, check your throats.
Your lymph nodes.
Your lymph nodes.
Check your lymph nodes. And
good?
Yep, you're good.
Gucci. Hey, Alex.
Can you breathe?
Alex, do we look good? Do we look sick? Do we look healthy? Hold on. Hold on. What? We're supposed to agree, nigga. We look healthy, right? Go. Worry, my damn. The village is now going. What? They gonna be sending us ox meat and ginger and honey tea.
Ginger. Ginger. Hey, Alex, are we healthy?
Alex, you supposed to agree, man. Your name is Alex.
Your whole job
your whole moniker
is
on the show.
That's it, man. All right, man. He's failing his job.
Had one job.
Man, God damn. You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. But yeah, man. On a serious note, man, it's a lot of people getting this shit. I told y'all last time I wasn't bullshitting when I said I've already came across this. Alex, don't you have a roommate who had the virus?
He shall not be named because apparently, you know, we can't name corona patients.
So how'd that work? Yeah, okay. That's enough said about that. But yeah, so here we are. We've all had to deal with it to some extent, some closer than others. And
you've battled and you've triumphed.
I've battled. I conquered. I conquered the.
Show him your medal. Yeah, got the headband representing his champion over the virus.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Corona champion. You feel me?
Yes,
I was blessed to make it through. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying? Got to acknowledge that.
I appreciate that. it is all jokes aside, it does suck once you actually get it. It does suck. It's like a flu and bronchitis and like pneumonia kind of all wrapped in one. It's terrible, but you get through it unless you don't.
Yeah, and unfortunately, now we're up into the thousands in deaths.
Yeah,
here
over
in the
1,000
US.
people have died in the U.S.,
So,
which is actually
very
pretty,
tragic.
which is pretty terrible. Yeah, and the myth or the idea that it's only old people has fallen to the wayside because it's not only old people. So there are people who are passing away, which sucks.
Yeah. And they don't even have pre-existing conditions. Some of these people.
Yeah, so a lot of this, what we believed, is falling off, right? So like I said, I was blessed to get through it. I didn't even know I had it, right? At the time, obviously, I didn't know I had it. It is until afterwards where they say, oh, it's coming from China, or you get the real news, which is how far back it actually started and all that, and what the symptoms are. And I was like, wait a minute, I had this shit. And really what told me more so that I had it was not just my experience, but how quickly the people around me shared that experience.
Yeah.
So like a lot of us who were back home in that time span, top of January time span, a lot of people got sick, or they came home sick and nobody really knew what was going on. They just thought it was a badass flu or something. I'm talking about me, my cousin.
But it wasn't confirmed, right? It's just you guys.
Of course, we didn't
just
even
had the symptoms, right?
We didn't know to confirm
Similar
it.
symptoms or whatever.
We didn't know what it like. There was no way to confirm it because it wasn't out at the time. That shit didn't really pop off till February, till we started hearing about it from China, and then people started shutting down shit. It was too late by that. Like China's everywhere. If you think about it, like China trades with everyone in the world. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, this thing has been running around. It's just like now I think that people can point something and say that's coronavirus, whereas before it was like, oh, you're somebody passed away or was really sick due to this uncommon cold or something we can't really define. Now we've defined it as something. So that's really what it is. But since the lockdown, man, I just been chilling. I've been at home. My girl school got shut down, so she online, so we just been kicking it. It's been interesting.
A lot of free time, man.
Dog, what? So
binge watching everything.
Binge watching, catching up on stuff, doing some learning on the computer, a lot of cooking and cleaning, just trying to stay like not bored. I got a new whip, so I just go out and tear up the highway because ain't nobody on it. I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Got me a little SI, that thing go vroom vroom. So I've just been out wasting gas. It ain't like I'm going to work, so I'm actually still positive on the gas usage, right? So I just been out there having a good time, man. And it's funny because I was talking to someone earlier and they were talking about how they said the divorce rate is going to go up in the country because people are like staying home and have to actually deal with their spouses and shit. But it's actually worked out the other way for me in my situation. We actually have, I think, because we're not pressured to have like spend that 1 hour or 2 hours a day that we usually have. We're not like pressed to do something. It's like now it's just more relaxed. You just be having more fun, laughing and shit. It's actually been really fun. It's been really fun.
That's good. Because I seen a video where it was that they asked the guy, said, okay, so first option is A, you're quarantining, you're with your wife, the kids. He was like, option B. He's like,
he don't even know what option B is.
He said, I don't give a damn. He said, I know I don't want A.
Shit. That's terrible. Imagine being in a marriage or familial situation where you don't want to be there. That's trash.
That is terrible. That's unfortunate, Hey, but hey, that's that guy's problem.
Ain't that right, Alex? There you go. You're starting to catch on a little bit.
Alex agrees.
But yeah, man, what you been doing since your break? Or with your break? This shit like spring break for us.
Man, all I've been doing is contemplating and creating.
There you go. I've seen a little bit of what you created there, Mr. Funk, Mr. Hollywood Funk. At this point.
You talking about that little article they wrote about me in the New York Post? You talking about that little thing? Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. It was okay.
Just another Wednesday. Another hump day for you, boy.
My man's big time now. Big time.
Hell nah, boy. I was super geeked when I see that shit, boy. I was like, ah! I saw the FaceTime niggas. I was like, bro, do you see this? Do you see this?
Yeah, bro.
They got your boy on no post, dog. I said, retweet, share, nigga. Hey, y'all gotta see this. Come look at this. Come look at this, boy. Your boy Funk made it, dog. I'm out here.
Dog, it was a proud moment, bro. It was a proud moment for your villager, your fellow villager, man. We do it for the village, huh?
One come up, we all come up.
That's it. Rising tides raises all boats. That shit
Damn, that
applies.
sound dope. What?
You like that?
Say that again.
I say cool shit every now and then.
Yeah, what was that?
A rising tide raises all boats.
Fortune cookie, you read that out.
I've actually said that before with stocks and shit. It's an idea, man. When the water goes up, all the boats goes up. You know what I'm saying? You rose the tides for us.
That's deep as shit. You know, I grew up in Dallas. I ain't got no damn tides and waters and shit. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know no boat analogies. None of that water shit. Like, I know about land.
Yeah, I learned that in the financial business.
Oh, okay. I know when the wind blows, the tumbleweed rolls.
Okay. All right.
That's straight
That's
from
some
the
Lubbock
Lubbock
shit.
shit.
Niggas, I knew it.
Straight from Lubbock, man.
That shit sound like Lubbock, Texas, all over it, man.
So
what next, bro? Ellen, what we doing? Where we
Hey
going?
man, I'm gonna tell you right now. So
We
you know,
need
I'm on talks with the Ellen Show right now.
Look at look.
No, hey man, I've been saying. Luckily, you know, everybody's been showing me love on the video and all the, you know, and the
That shit was
article
popping
and
before
everything.
New York Post even put it out. To be honest,
Yeah.
As far as like likes and retweets and shares and shit, I saw that shit.
I
Yeah.
guess they got a hold of it. They caught wind of it.
Yeah.
They hit me up, said, "Hey, we really love your video. It's in line with what's going on, and it's really dope. It shines a positive, funny vibe on what's happening." And they wanted to ask me a few questions, and then they wrote the article. And next thing you know, I was like, "Oh shit, this is real."
Yeah. I seen you got all you talking about me saying some deep shit. In light of these troubled times.
Oh
it
boy.
is it is in times like this when we are to come together to create.
They say, "Do you have any thing you want to quote on there and stuff?" I said, "Well, a matter of fact, yes, I do." I said, "Let me get in my bag real quick. Let me say some fly shit so they know I'm about this love and positivity."
Yes,
But,
sir.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't get this degree for Nathan.
You know what I'm saying? I educated, so I had to know. You know, I had to let them know. Black is knowledge. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Man, that shit had me dead, bro. I read that shit. I said, boy, this nigga fuck.
Bro, hey, man, I was super happy though. That shit.
You should be, man. That shit's
I really
tight.
appreciated it.
It's like a
man.
combination of all the shit you did. It was at some point that shit had to pop.
Yeah, you know, it's the tipping
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
You know?
and you represented for us too, because you did it. You popped it off in the barbershop.
Yeah, I had to
show.
show some cultural love in the most subtle but biggest flexing way, you know?
Yeah.
Now everybody asking me, "Oh my God, can I get your robe? Can I get your robe?" No. I'm about to put this bad boy on eBay. We about to auction this hoe off. It's corona free, trust me. I've washed it.
It's washed.
It's washed.
It's been washed.
And it has plenty of holy water thrown on it. Like it's
Too much. It's been soaked.
That thing is shielded from any evil and any virus, okay?
Dog, that shit hilarious. I see somebody ask you, where do you get the robe? You said Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. I don't know where to tell you. Hell, I don't even know how I came a hold of that robe.
That
To be
shit was
honest.
at the crib.
It was at the crib one day, and I was like, "Yo, why is nobody wearing this? This shit is fly,
And comfy.
comfy." I said, "Come on now, this mine right here."
Yeah.
You never took
It's
it
more
off,
comfy than the Snuggie.
man. That Snuggie. Well, see, I like to wear that Snuggie.
You had the back drift on the Snuggie.
That'd be the
back
problem,
draft.
man. You gotta throw the Snuggie on while you like laying against the couch because you need that back cover.
Yeah.
So you need the couch. That's what the Snuggie comes.
All they did, it's funny.
Right.
All they did with the Snuggie was take a robe and turn it the other way.
Yeah, genius,
They call it a Snuggie.
super genius. Them boys caught a super bag off of that,
They said, hey, man, have you ever wore your robe backwards?
bruh.
Yeah.
That's like the first nigga who didn't have gloves and he just threw his socks on his hands and called them mittens. He said, Oh my God, mittens.
Mittens.
I said, all right,
Nigga
fool.
said, hey, bro, what if we put some arms in our blanket?
Oh my, I think that would, I think that's genius.
What would we call it? A snuggie.
Oh my God, nigga, Snuggie. Oh,
I'm gonna be snugged up in that bitch.
yo, what the dog? Hey, write it down, bro. All my shit falling off. Nigga, what is it? No.
Be snugged in this bitch. That shit funny, man. That's tight though, bro. I hope, man. We gotta put a little campaign around that. Little Ellen, little, you know what they saying? We be like post Ellen or whatever. We gotta do that.
I gotta do that, man. I want to, because you know, once you get on Ellen, it's a wrap.
It's over with. We gone.
You know, I'm quitting the day job immediately. I ain't even got to get on the show. Once I get the DM,
Yeah. It's over.
hey, we saw your video, man. We loved it. We would love to have you on our FaceTime, because you know she's stuck at home right now too.
Yeah, everybody at home. Yeah.
She FaceTiming everybody. I was like, oh yeah, FaceTime your boy. Hey, email real coming in right after. Shit. But you, man, hey, thanks for everything, guys. It's been great. Love you. Just let me know when to come pick up that check. I was not coming back.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see another Honda as long as I live. Only driving Mercedes.
Mercedes, that's it. After Ellen, man, this ain't nothing but up after that.
Yeah, that's what we hoping for, man. So we get it. We all coming up, man.
Yeah, bro. That's tight. Too bad we can't actually go over there for who knows how long.
Yeah, so don't worry. I'm
I wonder
always
when they're
available.
how long do you think it's gonna last?
According to Trump, Easter.
Wait, what?
Trump said we'll be back at church for Easter.
Oh, for real?
But you mind you, every time they had those little speeches up there,
Oh, yeah,
those talks,
He was like 2 weeks, it'll blow over, everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna go up, and it's gonna go down, and you're gonna be all right. It's good. And then it was over, right? Wrong, like shit.
somebody always comes in. One of the professionals always steps in right after him to just clear everything up.
So, by the way, guys, we're still fucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So to kind of piggyback off of what President Trump was saying, and so not exactly Easter. Okay. So, we're hoping to get some leeway by then, but we're looking for a little further down the road.
Bro, they have not a single fucking clue. Not one.
Because there's no accurate number of how many people are actually infected.
Speaking to them.
I keep doing that same shit.
That's not right. There's no accurate number about what?
There's no accurate number of how many people are infected, right? And you can't get an accurate number because not everybody can be tested.
Yeah.
And some people don't show no signs of symptoms.
That's the biggest issue, in my opinion. Like the whole shit with what we were talking about for work. It's like they said, at the very least, get something signed off from a doctor that says you're not showing symptoms. Okay, that's fantastic. That doesn't mean you don't have this shit, though.
Exactly.
Right? So, it's like a majority of people are actually asymptomatic.
Right.
They don't show, but they can still spread the shit.
And that's the only way. And that's why, and that kind of goes to also emphasizing the whole point of being quarantined, staying at home, the whole shutdown of public gatherings and so forth. It's just because to lessen that spread, because the moment you can just start going into these places, that shit spreads quick, man.
Yeah.
So I've seen a little video on how quick something like that can spread, and it's like mind blowing.
Is it the one with the little balls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then for those, I know everybody's has a chance to watch shit when you ain't going nowhere. You're at home all day.
You ain't got shit up to do.
If you go on Netflix, there's a whole little docuseries on pandemics. I think it's actually called like Pandemics. And one of the first episodes is about the flu, and about the last recent one, I believe, which was ever bird, swine flu, one of them damn animals that done diseased us up the last time.
Yeah.
So they were talking about it, just how in New York, all the hospitals operate at 100% capacity on an everyday basis, right?
Yeah.
So now when you have an outbreak such as Corona, that's where the biggest issue comes in. That's where all the resources are scarce. And that's what the whole fear is, and the whole importance about being quarantined and, staying away from people so the spread can, die down some, right? And so because of that, you're seeing there's such a big issue with people going to these gatherings, right?
Yeah.
But it was so interesting to see because the last thing that happened and how it affected, right? And it wasn't even as big as what's happening now, right?
Bro, now they got the military is bringing up ships on the coast because they can't handle all of the people in the hospitals. So any people who are dealing with like trauma or things that are that the military is kind of more used to and ready to handle, they're taking them out of the hospitals and putting them on big ass naval carrier ships and treating them with military doctors so that you can get people who have the corona virus or COVID-19 or whatever you want to call this shit into the hospitals. So when you have to start enacting the military, that's a whole different ballgame. And remember they were talking about like a military lockdown? I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but that shit, that's low key a little scary. People all trying to buy guns and shit.
Oh man, it's insane right now.
For real.
If people are lining up at the gun shop to go buy guns, ammo, the whole nine, just because of that. There's that fear of the not knowing. We going to shut down, the panic mode. What happens when people panic? People start getting into defense mode. And some people get into fucking robbery mode, depending on who's really hungry. People who ain't working. People who are
people thinking about the purge. They thinking the purge is coming.
Yeah, niggas is out of toilet paper. They can't find no toilet paper. Now they running in your crib trying to get your toilet paper.
I never understood this shit. What was the purpose of taking all that damn toilet paper?
I've heard a few reasons. When you have the Rona, it makes you boo boo a lot, or you get runny nose. Hell, I don't know.
You ain't finna boo that goddamn much, though.
No, I don't know how long people think we're going in lockdown for, but sure enough, I don't think it's that bad. Hell, even today, right, in the last couple of days out here in Dallas, they say Rona dies at 80-degree temperature, right? Shit, it's been well over 80.
Yeah.
Probably better off staying outside.
Real shit. So just go take one of them swimming pool chairs. What you call them, Jones?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Them long.
Yeah. The swimming pool chairs.
Fuck you, man.
I don't know what them things called.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, though.
Hold on. Let me ask our resident professor. Professor, what are those spread out beach chairs? Lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs, is that what they're called? The ones that are like usually next to the pool anytime you go to a public pool.
Yeah. Lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs. We knew you would know.
That's why we have a professor here to clarify any issues.
Yep. You flip flop wearing motherfucker.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If they wear thong sandals, they usually have the answer.
Bro, you were about as he about as close to a Patel as I ever seen, bro. That nigga got and nigga working IT, he be wagging his head, wearing flip flops. Boy, if you came into our store, trying to buy a Honda, you would get the Patel treatment off rip. That's why I had to take care of you, bro. Cause you my bro. And then boy over here deep sighing and shit.
Man, but hey, one thing. It sounds crazy. A lot of people gonna look at us crazy for saying this.
Yeah, it's fine.
But hey, President Trump, he was looking bad in the beginning. But hey, this man about to pay us $1,000.
Hold it down.
Can we say re-election?
I found the magic trick. This is how I'm going to get the black vote. I'm going to give everybody $1,000.
Say what?
And no student loans.
My man just bought my vote.
$1,000 for you. $1,000 for you.
Who said we don't all have a price tag? Shit.
Right? Shit.
They lied, baby.
And he cut off them student loans. So that's another $300, $400, $500, depending on how much you paying.
What, bruh? I pay $500 something in student loans a month.
Not this month, you don't.
No, definitely not this month. About to take that auto pay off today, because they gonna be happy. They just, I'm sorry, you got your auto pay on.
Bro, I don't think people realize the financial side of all this shit. This shit's gonna be fucked up for a little while. I'm actually pretty mad that I didn't buy certain stocks and shit when they bottomed out, but it might keep going down.
Yes,
it might get real ugly in this bitch.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
And I'm just waiting. and then I strike like a python. Do they strike?
No, it's more like a cobra.
Cobra?
It's cobra, right? Do pythons strike, Professor? No, they usually just wrap around their victim.
Pythons wrap around like
Yeah.
boa constrictors?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to strike like a
Because
cobra.
pythons are huge, so they don't really have the ability to just jump out.
Well, I'm going to strike like a cobra.
Strike like a cobra. Yeah. Or even
Or
a rattlesnake, since we're from Texas.
Yeah.
A what? A mamba.
Can it be black?
A black mamba. R.I.P. to the goat. Oh my God. R.I.P.
I'm
to
going
the
to
goat.
strike like a fucking mamba. But I don't know if mamba strike, though.
Of course they do. Did you not watch the Lakers?
Yeah. Well, he does.
Yeah, that's why they called him the Black Mamba. Because he strikes. Exactly.
Or-
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm a slither snake.
Fuck,
That
bro.
video tripped me out. I'm a slither snake. I'm a sneaky snake.
Yo, I really do think that Trump gonna get a lot of votes off this shit. He gonna swing the youth because niggas don't fuck with young people. Do not fuck with Joe Biden,
I'm not a big fan of Joe Biden.
and he done found a way to put money in our pockets.
Yes.
Because if you're an adult and you filed taxes in 2018, you're gonna get a check as long as you made under $75,000 that year. You're gonna get the full $1,000.
Oh, I'm getting that money then.
Yeah, and if you there's between 75,000 and 99, or basically 100,000, it tapers off, and then after that you don't get shit. But
Yeah. I was off half that year. Almost half that year. I'm
yeah,
good.
big facts. Yeah, bro, that check coming in. Wait a minute, hold on, how much I made 28? It wasn't 70,000, so I'm good. Yeah, I
Well,
had,
to add it up.
I had to think about that, but I think that was when
You was in Africa
I moved to LA.
or LA.
Yeah, then I went to Africa. So
That
back
was all that year.
back half of 2018 I was in LA.
Yeah.
First half of 2019 I was in Africa. So either way, whichever year y'all choose, run that check. That's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And they said it might be more.
Yeah, if you have kids, I believe it's another $500 a kid.
Yeah, no, I mean another payment.
Oh, another payment.
Yeah, they're saying the first one should come early April, and then if shit doesn't like stabilize, the next one would be like May 18th, and that would be more.
Oh my God.
Run it,
You know,
because by then they gonna make us come back to work anyway. So
oh my God. Hey, Trump. Hey, I take back everything I ever said about him, man. He not that bad of a guy. You know what I'm saying? He actually really funny. He cracked me up.
oh Trumpy.
You saw the last press conference when the one lady was up there speaking, and she said, well, I had to even quarantine myself for a little bit just because, I had a little cough. He said, uh-oh. He jumped back.
He said coronavirus.
Boy, I was crying. I said, this man is a fool up
No,
there,
he
bro.
didn't. I didn't see that shit. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
bro, he hit that. He said, uh-uh.
He said, wait, Heisman.
He's like, uh-oh.
That shit funny, man.
He might have got criticized for it, but I thought that was pretty funny, just in the sense of it's like, oh, okay. We know it's a serious time. He's making light of a situation, which I understand. You gotta
So he
laugh.
did it intentionally to be funny.
Yeah, he's like, uh-oh. Because the whole like, oh, you been caught? Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I
Back
get
up.
that. I thought he like serious. I thought he like instinctually was like, whoa.
Oh, no, he was joking. He's like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
And then he just kind of like starts smiling.
I'm the president.
you know how you doing? He just does that little wave off. Like,
Yeah.
I kid.
I kid.
I kid. But honestly, 45, I take back everything I said, big dog.
You running me a check. You costing me less money.
Shoot, you really want my vote?
You ain't gonna get my vote, but
Keep it
hey,
coming.
I'll take that money.
Keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to donate it to the Democratic Party. Shit. I ain't donating none of that to them.
Dedicate that to the party of me, the
You know what
party
I'm
of
saying?
one.
It's dedicated.
Shit, that's like a little $1,000, man. That's rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not even complaining about that, man. That's good. Especially in times like this, it might not be a lot for everybody, which I totally understand, especially depending on where you live.
Yeah.
If you live in a very expensive city,
Oh yeah.
that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like your water bill. If you live in New York or something, you know what I'm saying? That's just your utilities.
Yeah, and that's why I think it was smart that they had it added on money per child. Because if you're a family of 4 or 5 or 6, let's say you're 2 adults, 3 kids, that's $2,500, right? Oh no, that's $3,500.
Yeah.
That ain't, that's something.
That's something. It's not much, but
You know what I'm saying?
if you're talking about a month, if you're not working, that's not much.
Yeah, no, exactly.
If you're working, hey, that's a nice little.
Yeah, it's a nice little come on.
Yeah, no, that's a nice little. Hey, you can be able to save. They say the average American, it doesn't even save, right? It doesn't even save.
Account? Yeah, no, don't have nothing to save.
Out of their, it doesn't even save anything really. I think it's more so like a negative almost, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Most people are living on credit for the most part, right?
Yep.
So when you can get a little something that you could put in your bank account in a situation like this, especially, it probably doesn't even make up for what they might have lost if they had any money in the markets. If they did, it's like, damn, everybody got hit with that. Anybody who's working, anybody who has some type of ties into it, whether it's a 401k or et cetera, they felt it. So I understood, I've talked to people who are like, damn, I lost tens of thousands of dollars in the market. I've lost thousands, hundreds, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm in this motherfucker hurt. Like, I feel like I just lost some money too. Shit.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like people who lost money as far as like investments are concerned, one thing you learn in the investment business is that you haven't lost money until you sell. So if your shit went down and it hit like rock bottom, you're actually better off just riding that shit right on back up.
Yeah.
I mean, so here's the problem, in my opinion. The problem, I think I've said this before, like on this podcast. The problem is that you have a bunch of older people who have no business having a bunch of their money in equities. In my opinion, you're greedy. You waited too goddamn late, and now you got all your money in all these stocks, right? Well, when that shit starts to hit rock bottom, your ass selling. And you're adding to the problem because then you're shooting the price down lower. But those people shouldn't have been disproportionately placed in equities to begin with because their time horizon is low. So you need to be in safer investments. Like, even if you have some equities, like it shouldn't be over 40%, 50%. You should be in some bonds, make you a little 5, 6, 7%, 8%, depending on what type of crazy ass bonds you in, and move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. That's a big problem. Is that it's a lot of older people, like those people who get here. Oh, my whole retirement's gone. Well, motherfucker, you 60-something years old. You shouldn't have been risking your money up that high. And that's just what I learned working at like Fidelity. Like the idea of, and most like 401ks, the first option they give you is like a target date fund. You ever seen that? Like if you're with Fidelity or Schwab or whatever, it's like, or TD Ameritrade, it'll be something 2050 or 2040 or depending on your age. The idea is that if you're young, let's say you're in a 2050 fund, that means you're probably somewhere between 25 and 30 years old. Your shit's gonna be high in equities, and then over time as you get older, that fund actually goes more towards the other side, like bonds and safer investments. Because nigga, when you old, you don't need to have no crash fucking up all your money. But niggas don't listen. Niggas just don't listen. By niggas, I mean old white folks, because they're actually the ones mostly who get hit. And old niggas too. Just old people, man. They just don't listen. And that's my TED Talk for today.
Yeah. But hey,
it's actually really depressing. I've dealt with a lot of those phone calls where older people are just like, oh, that was all my money. And I'm just like, bro, like, why did you do that? Like, you knew it was all your money, then you kind of were just SOL. Like, yeah. You why would you risk all your money right now? You thought you did something good. Bob, I be telling him, like, yo, you need to, especially when that shit was peaking, I was telling his ass, bro, you need to sell. You need to get up out this motherfucking position. Because the market did like this.
Yeah, it went up too
That shit
fast.
gonna have to come down. All the old motherfuckers should have been the first motherfuckers once that shit was tracking past 26, 20, the Dow Jones 26, 27, 28. You should have been selling your shit. And then if you want to be greedy, that's fine. Hey, wait till that bitch to crash and then buy it again. You could those motherfuckers who had all the money up here, if they were smart, they sold, and at the bottom they buying up every fucking thing.
Right.
And setting it up for their kids. You know what I'm saying? But
Just the lack of financial knowledge, monetary knowledge.
I mean, that's true. I guess that's true. But it's kind of, yeah, I guess I'm speaking from a place where I do know a little
Right.
bit.
Most common people don't know much. It's more so,
I mean, but they know that the markets crash.
yeah, but they don't know the concept behind how it works, as far as how it crashes, when it crashes, what to look for.
Yeah.
You know, the simplistic things. If you kind of look at it from a perspective, if you knew really not much, really the most basic shit, like, oh, okay, to the point where, oh, I know if I put my money in here and if it goes up, my money go up. When it go down, my money go down. That's as much as most people know. That's, you know what I mean? When it goes up, that's good. When it go down, it's bad.
Yeah.
But they don't know what really causes it to go up and what causes it to go down. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the cause and the effects. They just know the effect.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
big facts, and I get you.
That's the whole thing. That's what I've noticed, at least when talking to those people who are experiencing these losses.
Yeah.
But hopefully
Hey.
it bounces back, because we know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to come out as millionaires after this.
If anybody is hearing this, just hold tight. If your money's in the market, don't take it out now. Don't secure your losses. You're already in there. Fuck it, just ride it out. The best thing would have been to get out early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got hit. I got out around like 24 when it was down. I think it was like at 24, and so I got out there, and now it's keep going. It's keep plummeting. It's plummeting now. I'm slowly matriculating my way back up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Cap.
No cap. But yeah, man, that's pretty much where I'm at with the shit, man.
Man, so one thing I was thinking about, something a little fun.
Yeah.
And you folks at home, you could play with us too once we put this video out there. So if you were quarantined, well, which you are, right? But if you were quarantined, say, for the next 2 weeks, right? Quarantine for 2 weeks, and you can only have 3 people with you. It can be people you know, anybody famous, dead or alive, whomever,
Oh, shit.
or whatever.
Damn.
Who or what would it be?
Jesus Christ!
I need some hope.
I need some Jesus. So I'm gonna have my girl, have Rihanna, and then I just feel like Rihanna's fun. I
Yeah.
feel like she's a fun person, you know?
Yeah, she does seem fun.
Shit. Damn. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little salvation ain't nice. I mean, a little salvation sound nice, you know what I'm saying? Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Look at me. You said in history ever, right?
I know. I'm just thinking about.
We turn water into wine. We about
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know, hold it down, you know. We quarantine, my brother. I got water coming out the sink, you know what I'm saying? Hold me down. Go ahead, let it keep the body going, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, you got Jesus there. You can't do nothing else what you want to do.
Why? He everywhere anyway.
Yeah, but now he physically there. It's like, oh, hey, girl, act right, girl. What you doing? Sit up, girl. What you doing? Hey, take your shoes off. Girl. Take your feet off the couch. Got Jesus in the house, man. What's wrong with you?
That's true.
That's how I be thinking, right? I'm like, oh, shit, proper.
All right,
I know he there all the time, but in physical form, it's like, oh shit. Now,
All right.
I'm mentally.
So
thinking
it'd
differently.
be, the question is, do I want to be all females or nah?
It's up to you, man. It's your 3.
No, I know. I'm saying that's like really the big question, because you know who I feel like would just make me laugh. Like it could be, I gotta have my shorty, right? So it's me, my shorty, Rihanna, and then Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, that shit would be fun.
Yeah, so my current quarantine situation plus Rihanna and Chappelle, I think we gonna have a little good time.
Oh yeah.
I think we have a good time because you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you got one more.
You said 3 people.
Oh yeah, that is 3, right?
I can count the 3, but
Shit, my bad.
yeah. So my babies, Rihanna's, Chappelle. Those are actually my 3.
Okay. Anybody in the audience want to participate? AMX, Professor, Alex.
Come on, them busted ass flip flops, huh?
Who? Alex agrees.
He said, Alex agrees. I guess. He said, "I."
He said he's cool with just us 3 in this room. Me, Benny, and the professor.
Right,
he said, "Girl," he said, "I spent 3 with you 3." All right. Shit for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. I ain't got no girl, so we're gonna. Who am I gonna replace as my girl? I do like the Rihanna option. She's beautiful and she's super fun. She's down to earth.
So but Rihanna's with me though.
How she? What? There's multiple Rihannas.
So this is like a multiverse type of shit, like Spider-Man multi.
Yeah, this is like a multi-universe, like Spider-Man, right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, like the cartoon on Netflix. For those who haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
So I have Rihanna from the last album, Rihanna. Okay, I got that Rihanna. You got the little big hair one from
No, I want the one from R. With the one with the mama, I just shut a man down. That album.
Cool, you got that one then. I got this last one. This what was the last song she had? The Desperado, running in a Monte Carlo.
Oh, okay.
That Rihanna. That damn album came out so long ago. I don't remember the name. Anti. Yeah, that boy said anti.
Auntie. Well, call my auntie that. I want her to be one of my 3. Look at that.
She coming out with a new album, Uncle. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna have
that bitch, but it's really ankle. Uncle.
So,
and uncle and auntie.
So I got Rihanna from the anti album.
All right,
and then we got I like the whole put somebody that's also fun and entertaining in there. We're gonna have my boy Jamie Foxx.
Man, so, he can do some music and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, we're gonna have some music,
party too,
comedy. He's known for throwing parties and just keeping things lively. So we're gonna gotta have my man Jamie in there.
Yeah.
And third, we gotta have some more female energy in there just to match it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh. Man. So it's gonna be a toss.
Oh, damn. You gonna have a toss?
in my party, yeah. My quarantine party. You know who surprisingly entertains you? Not surprisingly, but she's actually. I always do that shit, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
I don't know how it does. It just turns.
Right.
Can't get a grip of things.
Right.
I think my my third would probably be Doja Cat, actually.
Ooh,
yeah,
great pick.
That's a good one, right? She fine and she funny and she fun.
And she natural.
Yeah, she natural. She cool. I be watching her live. She be cracking me up. I'm like, girl, you so crazy. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm in your too. Yeah, I'm part of the live. Yeah, she fine.
Yeah.
Hey Doja.
Little caramel droplet.
Get that juicy. Eat that
wallet. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. See, I feel like I could let my girl and Rihanna have some fun too. Like, not like that. Well, if they choose to.
Oh yeah, they're gonna play cards.
Yeah, because me and Dave can have some real deep conversation, talk about shit. Sometimes you want to have real, because he's smart, he's funny.
Dave will do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He'd be fun.
Blow some shit down and just chill. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Nah, see, that's cool. Man, we're gonna have a good 2 weeks quarantine. So villagers, we want to know in the comments below, who would your 3 be for, or who would your 3, what 3, and this is the remix. All right, so run that back, DJ. Power of editing. Pew, 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 pew.
Nigga, we ain't editing that shit.
So, villagers, in the comments down below, we want to know who your 3 picks would be for who you want to be quarantined with for 2 weeks. It could be anybody you know personally, any loved ones, friends, or Any celebrities dead or alive in any time period. Oh, AMX. So you're 3.
You do have 3. All right.
Okay. It says Oprah.
Oprah.
Oh, Tiffany Haddish. Ruby Rose. This is an interesting 3. Okay, where did you? Hungry,
This nigga
happy,
said-
sleepy. I was like, this is an interesting 3.
So who's hungry, who's happy, and who's sleepy? I'm so confused.
Tiffany's obviously happy.
Okay.
Tiffany's happy, obviously.
I'll let you figure out the rest.
Who's hungry? So it's hungry and sleepy between Ruby Rose and Oprah. Oprah ain't missed a meal, okay? So she ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
All for yourself. You hungry, happy, sleepy. So they gonna solve.
it makes him hungry. So Oprah gonna make him hungry because he trying to eat.
Yeah.
Trying to eat
No,
Oprah.
Oprah. Yeah.
That boy, everybody say he trying to eat Oprah.
Left turn.
So
Oh, I took the wrong turn.
Oprah gonna feed him.
Oprah's
Oprah gonna feed him.
Oprah's gonna feed him because he's hungry.
Tiffany gonna make him laugh.
Tiffany gonna make him laugh,
Ruby gonna put him to bed.
and Ruby's gonna put him to bed. Hungry, happy, sleepy. I
Bill's
see
ass.
it.
Ruby is a baddie too.
Ruby, oh my
Good.
God, gorgeous.
Lord mercy.
Hey Ruby, if you watching this, we love to have you.
Yeah.
Same with you, Tiffany. Shit, Oprah.
Shit, run it.
Right, all of y'all come on the show.
Oprah, you
dog.
didn't know
Shit,
I was
all of
low
y'all.
key. I had your back when you came to Dallas. I had somebody lined up to come be one of your drummers because your drummer was fucking up on their flight. She didn't even know. I was,
Damn.
yeah.
Did he ever end up doing it?
So apparently that drummer ended up being able to come like last minute.
Okay, caught a quick flight.
Caught a last minute flight. Yeah, but I would have had that hooked up. Oprah, you better recognize it's my city. You come to my
Yeah,
city, I got it. You know what I'm talking about?
Reciprocate the love, Oprah.
Pull up.
Please and thank you.
Come on. But yeah, Ruby, you could pull up too.
Yes, sir. But yeah, we got so villagers, please let us know that for sure, man.
Damn.
But
I would get on live, but it's late. Ain't nobody finna be on this
nah, it's a
motherfucker.
wrap now.
Damn.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got over there, man. I think I can't wait to see what everybody else got to say. Alex, anything before we cut off? Do you know your 3?
I forgot this nigga was back here. I ain't gonna lie. Who's your 3 that you gonna kick it with, man?
My 3.
Oh, he speaks.
Uh-oh.
Watch your mic, Ellis.
Again.
And this can be anybody, right?
Anybody, dead
You
or
want a
alive,
mic? You want a mic?
Dead too?
dead or alive, any time period in
I
their
was gonna go with
careers.
Jesus at first. It was dead.
And it could be friends, family, celebrities, whatever. Your world, your quarantine world for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right.
2 weeks. Who you doing it?
I feel like you kind of disqualified. You had to pick somebody else other than Rihanna to make it spicy, but that's okay.
I'll think of one then.
I got you.
All right. First person.
Because Doja was really good pick.
Obama. I got questions.
All right.
He gonna get tired of your ass by day 3.
Now, Alex, I'm about tired of your shit. I don't need to have any more answers for your questions, Mr. Alex.
Enough.
January 20th.
I stopped answering questions 3 years ago.
Alex, I'm no longer in public office, and I don't owe you shit.
Direct the question to President Trump.
He is your president now. I was 44, and he's 45.
And your faith is in his hand.
So, Obama.
All right. Easy. Let's see. Number 2. Make it spicy.
You went last, motherfucker. You had all the time in the world to think.
All right. Anyways. No. Realistically, I have to bring Beyonce. You know?
Oh, Beyonce.
Okay, Hov gonna kill you after this quarantine, but that's all right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's all right. Obama,
That's
Beyonce.
that's not the man you want to make enemies with.
That's cool. He did it already. You in there? Who's your third
We're
person?
here now.
Yeah, you going? You might as well make it worth it.
I don't know this nigga. If you watching, Jay, I don't know this.
Third person. Obama, Beyonce. You can't talk. You can't. It can't be Chappelle. It can't be Doja. It can't be Rihanna. He got to repick somebody too. So go ahead. I mean, or Jamie Foxx. Jesus, you heard me pick Jesus earlier.
I still know what it is.
Pick Jesus.
He got Jesus, Obama.
Anybody at any point in their life.
Yeah, you
save
got
me.
it. You got it.
Save me from the corona.
Cool. I mean, I understand your logic. You know,
It's
he's
true.
gonna save you from the corona. You gonna be bored as shit for 2 weeks though. Just sitting there talking with Obama and Jesus, and Beyonce just gonna be in the corner singing and shit, huh?
Oh damn!
That's
This is
all
for
right.
2 weeks.
This for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Your ass
this
gonna
is
be
for
in
2
it.
weeks.
Beyonce gonna be.
I feel like one of the people that don't watch the news, man. Wake up, corona.
Yep. So who you got? Who's replacing Rihanna? I've laid claim.
Man, I have no clue who I would replace with Rihanna.
Or don't even think of it in the context of Rihanna because that's gonna be difficult to replace. But right now you've got Doja and you've got Jamie Foxx. Who's your third person?
All right, it's got to be a woman.
There you go. I was
All right.
thinking so too, but you know, this guy,
got
Jesus
him.
and Obama.
I thought for sure Alex was about to pick a bunch of like Instagram baddies.
I've got Obama and Jesus.
I'll say, you sure you want to do 2 weeks with these people?
Nigga, he finna come out there. He finna be a whole ass pastor at the end of this 2 weeks. Bishop Alex.
Alex gonna be sanctified like it at the end of this.
He come out speaking tongues and shit
Yeah, he gonna be the only one on the ark
by himself.
when we all go down.
That shit funny.
All right, let's see. Okay, so if it ain't Rihanna,
Shit, you might as well go and pick. Oh damn, you could have had Ruby. You could have picked. That was a solid pick. The only good
Ruby
pick.
was a good one. See, I'm trying to think of somebody that would
Meg.
participate. Oh, there we go.
I got you, Big
Meg
Dad.
Thee Stallion. Thank you, bro. I don't know why I couldn't. I love Meg, bro. I usually
know.
would have said that. God damn, shit.
Because Rihanna was just such a good choice. You was thinking,
Going with Meg. With the tongue out and everything, dog. I don't know why. Period. How she be doing that stuff.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real hot girl shit.
Damn, you
I'm
got
picking her.
Meg, Doja, and Jamie. That's a party.
That's a super party. We super lit.
That's a party. Because, you know, Doja got that. Yeah, so.
Yeah, Doja good. She's an amazing person. Love her. Great music. Great personality.
She's so
awesome.
Yeah.
All around amazing human being.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're gonna have super fun in my Funkatine. That's what I call it.
Funkin' teen. Hot damn.
Not a quarantine. It's a Funkatine. So it's going down. So we look forward to seeing what you guys who you guys pick for your three.
Yep.
Until then, you know, stay corona free. You know what I mean? If you got any symptoms, keep your ass away from me. All right.
Big facts.
Anything else, Mr. Hundreds?
Nah, man. I'm good with keeping corona free. Works for me.
Hey, remember, peace, love, and hide your kids, hide your wives, all that good shit. You know what it
Because
is.
we get the corona out here.
Like I said, get scared. Remix it. Run it back. Who is he? DJ K Meta? Said, hit the run it back. Chop, chop, chop.